All right, Henry Confidential here. Time to react to the Jets' 2022 number 4 overall pick. All right, so before I'm watching during the Texans portion, which technically the pick is in right now, my expectations are we are going to go BPA. Like, I'm just going to be honest, because there's been rumblings of what's going to happen at 1, 2, and 3. So it really just depends. I know that JD and Salah have at least 3 or 4 guys that we would 100% be okay with. So as generic as it sounds, BPA. Now, in terms of what I want Sauce at 4. So Sauce is just one of those guys that he's just going to be a bad man that I want on our team in general. But we haven't had a lockdown corner since Darrelle Revis. And everyone's complaining about edge, but we're getting Carl Lawson back. So that's essentially a first-round pick. We're getting a combination of Quinnen Williams and Jonathan Franklin Myers at Sheldon Rankins around the defensive line, is even though they might not specifically be edge, they can create enough pressure that I am comfortable with them 3 plus Lawson, plus the addition of Jacob Martin, plus that's all I can think of right now on top of my head right now. I'm all I'm thinking about is the draft. So I know I'm missing someone, and that's embarrassing, but I want Sauce at 4. Honestly, unless there is something legitimately wrong with Becton and there's beef and stuff behind the scenes, I do not want Icky or Neal at 4. But obviously, if we get them, then there's a reason. So, you know what I mean? Like, in theory, if we needed a tackle, I would be 1,000,000% okay with either of them at 4. So, depending on what we're doing with Becton, then I would prefer to go Sauce. That is my preference at 4. Unless, obviously, he's taken with the Texans right now, then I would be cool with Kayvon Thibodeau. He's grown on me watching a couple of interviews. I actually do like his energy and his gravitas that he provides as an off-the-field presence, not just a on-the-field player. I trust the player as well as the person. So I would be cool with Kayvon Thibodeau, but I prefer Sauce. And if we go tackle, then I know that there's a reason. And obviously whether it's Ikem Ekwonu or Evan Neal, I know for a fact that both of them are great players, and I would be great with either of them. Whether we keep Fant at left and move Evan Neal over to right, if for some reason we keep Becton and then have Ekwonu at left. All right, here's what the Texans are doing.
The Houston Texans select Garrett Stingley Jr.
Wow, they did go Stingley! Holy cow!
And so on an unpredictable night, we have our first big surprise. There was a moment in time where it looked like this.
There has been rumblings that Stingley's going 3. That is wild. Now we have to go Sauce. We have to go Sauce at 4.
As a true freshman on LSU's national title team, he looked every bit the number 1 overall pick in the draft.
We can trade 4 to like the Eagles. If they want Sauce, come on, give us them 2 picks. Give us a 3rd as well. Give us your 2 first-round picks in a 2nd or 3rd. Wow. I don't know. I'm an Alabama fan, which is ironic as a Jets fan. I'm an Alabama fan, so it's like, he's fine. All right, so back to the Jets. We have Sauce Gardner. We have Kayvon Thibodeau. We have either Ike Ekwonu or Evan Neal. We could trade down to a team like the Eagles or the Saints. Wow, Texans win Stingley at 3. That means, imagine that if Kyle Hamilton drops them at 13. Wow, dude. So the reason I want Sauce at 4 is he's just got that energy of a player that is going to mix well with Bryce Hall in the corners. Like, both of them have the height. Both of them have, well, Bryce Hall's a little bigger, but Sauce can grow into his size. Like, I really genuinely believe he can pack on about 5 or 10 pounds. Well, I'd say about 5 pounds, put him over 200, be a solid. I'm pretty sure he's 6'2", 6'2", 200. And Bryce Hall, I think he's 6'1", 6'2", 205, something like that. So, that's a great combo. Figure out what we're doing at safety. I honestly think we could get either Scene or Brisker or Petrie at 35 or 38. At least one of them. So if we want to go safety and linebacker in the second, go corner and receiver at 4 and 10, because I want Garrett Wilson. I'm an Alabama fan, but I think Garrett Wilson is just a better overall match to combine with Corey Davis and Elijah Moore, because I feel like he can move around the field, play outside, play slot, do the motions, blow the top off, really create space underneath for both Elijah and Corey Davis. Oh, picks in. Oh my God. So I prefer Garrett Wilson, but I would love Jameson Williams, just to play. The only thing is with me of Jameson Williams, nothing against him as a player, but just the odds of his style of play to be, completely productive, I guess the best phrase for this in the NFL is his style. Just, it's like a Marquez Valdes-Scantling or Paris Campbell or any of them. I mean, obviously he's better than those players, but he's just along those lines of just those style players. Whereas like Garrett Wilson could be like a Diggs, you know what I mean? A little smaller, but just so good that, you know what I mean? Another comparison I heard for Jameson Williams, like Ted Ginn, but even then, Ted Ginn, it took him a long time to find where he truly, fit in. So I want Sauce here. And then I would love Garrett Wilson at 10, and that would be my ideal first round. And if we trade, then, we'll see. And JD, I trust. Let's go, baby. All right, the pick is in. The New York Jets at number 4. Once again, if we go Kayvon Thibodeau, I will not be upset. I just would prefer Sauce. If we go Icky or Evan Neal at 4 with our current roster, I will be a little confused because I don't know the plan. Because we spent the number 10 overall pick on Becton. So what return would we get if we got rid of him, especially with his questions, league-wide? So I honestly do not know.
With the 4th pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Sauce.
Let's go! Woo! Let's go, Sauce! Let's go! That's what I want, baby. We got a lockdown corner now, baby. Sauce and Garrett Wilson at 10. Let's go. Let's go, baby. That's what we need on this defense. We need a lockdown corner with length and size to pair up with Bryce Hall. Look at him. Look at his tape. Let's go, baby. Yep, 6'2", 190. So, all right, he's got to add 10 pounds to be up to 200. So even if he adds those 5 to go to 195, you know what I mean? Put a little NFL weight on. I don't even mind being a little handsy. You know what I mean? Hands on the ball. Let's go. It's the NFL. They'll let him play. Watch these tackles. He gets down. He may not be a thumper, but he's gonna tackle. He's gonna go for it. He's intuitive. Look at him. He's intuitive. Let's go, baby. Go, go, go. Let's go, Sauce. All right, gonna check in at number 10 right now. All All right, so fun fact, a little behind the scenes. So I run a YouTube channel, obviously on here, and we're recording a video that I need to be a part of in the background. So I am now clipping together part 2 of my reaction to the Jets on the 10th overall pick. So with that said, let me do a recap. I'm excited. The Falcons took Drake London. Let's go. Because the Seahawks, no way. Unless someone trades up for Garrett Wilson, no one is taking him. So Garrett Wilson is ours. The Seahawks are either going to take Malik Willis or they're going to take Charles Cross. So, no matter what, Garrett Wilson or Jameson Williams, I'm going to be honest, I'm okay with both. But Garrett Wilson is who I want because he is just, on paper, a safer bet with still a lot of upside. Whereas Jameson Williams is pure upside and pure potential in terms of like his ceiling. His floor, I really don't know what his floor is. Whereas Garrett Wilson's floor is, I can't think of someone comparable in terms of like specifically, but we'll just say just not size wise, obviously, but just productivity wise, like Corey Davis in terms of like he's going to be a fine player his whole career, but that's just his floor. His ceiling could be literally Stephon Diggs. So I am super excited for this. I really do think that Sauce and Garrett Wilson will be like the best ideal situation for me. And if that is the case, I'm happy. So it would be ironic if Seattle snipes Garrett Wilson because of all the, fleecing we've done to them in the last 2 years. But I'm excited. The pick is in for the Seahawks, granted. But I just want to live react to the one before bleeding into our pick, just like I did last time. A little update on everything else before. The Giants doubling up on Kayvon Thibodeau and Evan Neal. Great for them. That's literally a perfect situation for them. They need... Kayvon Thibodeau is not like their typical like Hall of Fame level of style in terms of edge, like Michael Strahan and Justin Tuck and those types of players, but like he's going to be a good player. You know what I mean? That's what they need in terms of like historically. And then Evan Neal, he's just going to be an anchor on that offensive line, whether he stays at left, moves over to right, whatever they do with Andrew Thomas. So good for them. The Seahawks going, not the Seahawks, the Panthers going icky. Everyone is like they're either going quarterback or they're going offensive lineman. And when you have Christian McCaffrey as of right now, who is not traded, and he's still on the team, when you have Christian McCaffrey, you need to protect him and you need to, open up the field for him. So, all right, we're going to go. By the way, if the Jets go Kyle Hamilton, I'll be pissed. I want to just put that out in the ether. All right, Seahawks. They still could go Malik Willis. Let's just be real. My prediction is Malik Willis or Charles Cross. Those are the two. That's it. I can't imagine it being anyone else. I guess they could go Jermaine Johnson. So Jermaine Johnson is the other one. So those are the three. But if I'm a betting man and I'm picking right now, I'm saying Charles Cross. Charles Cross is my prediction. But with that said, I am super excited that Garrett Wilson. I'm just glad it's not Drake London. I sound like a bully and I sound like a dick, but it's like I don't know. There's nothing about him that just like it just feels too repetitive of Corey Davis. You know what I mean? Whereas Garrett Wilson is a Stephon Diggs type with Elijah Moore being a just. I don't have like a direct comparison for him, but just being a great slot option. And then Corey Davis being that perfect, post in out route receiver curl. Garrett Wilson being the post, being the deep ball, and then Elijah Moore just being everywhere on the field. All right. Seahawks pick. Charles Cross, I figured. Charles Cross is the pick. All right. Garrett Wilson.
And so the three big tackles go in the first 9 picks. Cross started more than 20 games at left tackle in his career.
All right. Garrett Wilson, baby. Let's go.
On a Mike Leach team that threw over 700 passes. Pro Football Focus graded him out ahead of Evan Neal, who was drafted earlier.
All right, I'm excited. I am excited. Garrett Wilson. This is literally the perfect draft for me if we get Garrett Wilson. Technically if we get Jameson Williams too. I'm not acting like I don't want Jameson Williams. I just prefer Garrett Wilson. Like, I guess the only knock on Garrett Wilson is you would want him to, obviously you can't make him taller, so you would want him to be like 205, 210, but at 190, 185, whatever he is, that's, I mean, look at Stephon Diggs. That's my comparison, but like, Stephon Diggs is arguably a top 5 receiver in the entire NFL, and he's 5'11", 190, you know what I mean? So it's like, that's okay.
It's the long arm. It's the length. It's the hands. You're good to give your quarterback time.
He might be 6 foot.
He can run.
He might be 6 foot, but either way, he's not 6'2 plus. You know what I mean? 5'11", 6 foot, it's about the same. Even if Garrett Wilson's 5'10", it's a general principle. He ran a 4.38, 4.39. I think he ran the 9 and Olave ran the 8. No, he ran the 8 and Olave. I don't know, one or the other. But he ran a sub 4.40. He's got hands. He played for Ohio State. Ohio State receivers do great in the league, typically. You know what I mean? And that's coming from an Alabama fan. Alabama receivers obviously do great too, but Jameson Williams is more of a Henry Ruggs style than a Jalen Waddle style. I love Jalen Waddle, so if he was more Jalen Waddle, I would be all in, but I feel like he's a little more Henry Ruggs than Waddle. So I'm not 100% in on him. But he would go well with Zach Wilson, so it's like I don't hate it in theory if we go. Like, it would be a good matchup. I just feel like Garrett Wilson's a safer pick while still having tons of upside. It's really throwing me off, just a little behind the scenes thing. I'm looking at my phone down here, but I also have my computer right here with my webcam right here because initially I was going to record, but I can't have the audio playing while still not having the audio on my thing, so it's just goofy. So I'm just going to splice together my phone. I'm excited. I'm nervous now.
That's what they need to do, but hey, that's almost a mentality, right? Like, they got to change his mentality.
By the way, Jets fans, if you came onto my channel, if I get enough love on this video, because I got a lot of love on my Zach Wilson and Elijah Moore reactions last year. If I get enough love on this, I would consider creating a sports channel. Like, if you guys like the way that I talk in regards to sports, specifically Jets stuff. I'm not saying I would be a Jets only content creator, but obviously I would prioritize them in terms. Oh, the picks in, they already know. Garrett Wilson, baby. Come on, man. Make me a happy man.
Trying to build an offense now around a young quarterback that they took number 2 overall last year, Mel. So let's go to you. The ways that you build an offense.
How's it looking? Oh, they're looking happy.
Offensive line, the 3 big tackles seem to be gone. How do you see this now for the Jets?
I mean, I keep saying, like, if we go Jermaine Johnson at 10 too, like, it is, because we can still get a receiver. Like, I don't know. I want Garrett Wilson. I won't hate Jermaine Johnson. And I won't, like, if I had to rank the 3 options right now, Garrett Wilson's my number 1. Jameson Williams is my number 2. But I would not hate Jermaine Johnson. But I think we need to go offense, dude. We got Sauce. We're getting Carl Lawson back. Jonathan Franklin Myers and Quinnen Williams are just continuously rising their potential. They're still young. They're still awesome. All right.
Well, Lewis, how do you factor in the ACL? It is a player who will most likely not be available until sometime during the season.
Yeah, look, it's just a matter of whether or not you feel that you can wait to get that return.
It's going to be interesting.
Is it okay for you to wait?
If we go Garrett, Washington's not going to go Jameson Williams. They might go Kyle Hamilton.
If I'm the Jets right now, that's probably what I want, because I don't want to waste any time with Zach Wilson.
Yeah, I feel like Washington's only pick is Kyle Hamilton. I mean, I guess they could. I don't reach for Trent McDuffie, but I feel like if we go Garrett Wilson with Drake London gone, Washington's only pick is Kyle Hamilton. All right, baby, let's go. Oh, Garrett Wilson, baby.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Garrett Wilson.
Let's go! Let's go! Look at him, he's hyped. Garrett Wilson. Let's go! Perfect draft. Perfect first round. Sauce Gardner, Garrett Wilson. I've been saying it for 2 months minimum. I am so happy right now. Let's go. 2022. Oh my God, I'm so happy right now, dude.
This guy is an acrobat. And you saw the comparison up there.
Look at this dude. Look at him. He gets up. He gets up. He puts his hands on the ball. He doesn't go with his body. He puts his hands on the ball. He can fly. I'm curious on this comparison. I don't know this guy. I'm not going to act like I do. I mean, that's a fair comparison. I mean, just that one clip. I mean, that's a weird comparison just because it's so random. But look, like I said, he's only 5'11", 5'10". He's going to get that ball. Look at hands on the ball. He's not going with his body. Hands.
To catch that ball, to bend that way, catch the ball below your waist. Look at what Lynn's doing here. These guys like
I mean, this is a weird comparison, but I mean, I don't hate it. Lance Riddick that's an interesting comparison, but let's go. Wilson to Wilson. That is the story. Look at him, he's happy. That's what I want. Sauce was ecstatic. When you watched Drake London, I don't remember if I don't think I wasn't recording it. When Drake London got picked by the Falcons, he did not look happy, dude. I don't care if that's his demeanor or whatever. It's draft night. This is the greatest moment of your life up to this point as a football player. And he was not happy. I did not want him. Garrett Wilson is ecstatic. Look at him.
I think they did great. I mean, Garrett Wilson, we say, well, he's not as big as Drake London. He plays as big because of those long
Exactly. He plays as big, and he gets up, dude. And he's fast. Oh, I'm excited. Garrett Wilson, Corey Davis, and Elijah Moore. Oh, the Commanders. I knew it. I knew they weren't going to go Kyle Hamilton. They traded. Wow, I knew. I was like, we took Garrett Wilson. I knew it. All right, so that is it. I'm ecstatic. The Jets win. Sauce Gardner at 4 and Garrett Wilson at 10. I am happy. In round 2, honestly, if like a Jabo or Mafe drop to us in round 2, I'll be happy. If Nakobe Dean drops, I'll love that. If Scene, Brisker, or Petrie, if they drop to us at 38, I'm cool with that. Like, I'm cool with any of those scenarios. Linderbaum, if somehow he drops, because I like McGovern, but you know he's not the guy, especially in the middle when we got AVT and now we got Laken Tomlinson. So I'd be totally cool with Linderbaum. That would be awesome. So yeah, my name is Henry Confidential. I'm a massive Jets fan. I live in Indiana, but I'm still a Jets fan. Jets. Sauce and Wilson to Wilson. Let's go, baby.